I am so excited to announce that I am giving away free 12 by 12 inch customized paintings. I will be doing this periodically through a drawing, so check back often and smash that subscribe button below. If you win, I'll create your painting on video and post it on YouTube. Watch till the end of this video to learn how to enter. Now I'm only doing this for US citizens because it's just too expensive to ship across seas. As for today's painting, I will be doing my scoop and fold technique with a possible swipe, if I feel like it. This painting and color palette were inspired by a friend who came over for a paint night, and it turned out so amazing and inspired me. Let's go.
Hey there. So, I have this video sped up 2 times. So this is going to look a lot faster than what it really is, because I don't want to bore anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my violet first. Now I'm going to leave the outer part of the canvas empty, because that's the space that I'm going to need to scoop and fold when I'm ready. Now to do this technique, you want a thicker consistency of paint. So I've mixed my paint with 1 part acrylic paint and 2 parts floetrol. My blues have actually been thinned out with a little bit of water because those were way too thick. And so those match the consistency of the other colors. And I'm pouring the colors on the canvas first that I want to pop up a little bit more. That gold is beautiful, and it's kind of difficult to get to pop up, so I'm putting it first so it covers more of the canvas. All my colors, as well as the recipe for this painting, are listed in the description of this video. Right there, I'm pouring on my iridescent. So when this dries, it's going to show a lot more. Probably should have left a little bit more space, meaning I should have done thinner lines of the paints so I could fit them all, but that's okay. It's difficult to mess up this technique. There's a lot of wiggle room and you have a lot of control over the design, which is why I love it so much. Now all the paint that I've mixed, this is a 20 by 20 inch canvas, and I have mixed a total of about 900 milliliters of paint, which is 30 ounces of paint total. And I have 5 different colors, and so each color is mixed to 180 milliliters. And you want to pour it all on the canvas, so that way you have plenty of paint on there to spread. I also love this technique because you don't waste too much paint, and you'll see why. And I'm taking my iridescent and I'm putting it all around the edges. And if anybody who has worked with iridescence, you know it's going to dry clear and give it a shimmer. And I'm also doing this because, again, I do want to go through all my paints that I've mixed. Alright, and there's my swipe tool. You want to make sure it's angled, okay? And you want to get as much paint on the swipe tool as you can. Okay, you want to do this nice and slow. Scoop and fold. And scoop and fold. And notice how all the paint that's left on the swipe tool after each scoop and fold, I'm scraping on the edge of the canvas. And I'm doing that because when it's time to tilt, I want to make sure that I have plenty of paint on there to tilt off. And anything that's on the edge of the canvas is not going to show. So scoop, fold, and scrape. Looking pretty cool. I love it. Now this is going to look like one big mess, but watch till the end. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to my smaller tool because I want some finer lines. Scoop and fold. This one's a little bit more challenging, for me at least. But just remember that what you see in the middle, that's all going to expand. It's going to look a lot bigger. So I want some finer lines to add a little bit more detail to the painting. Okay, and I'm turning over now to get the other side, being that I'm right-handed. Loving those gold lines. I like that there is a thicker consistency to this paint, because I find that with thicker consistencies, the painting dries a lot better. It doesn't look as dull when it dries. And all that white that you see on there is all iridescent. It's going to dry shimmery. Okay, and I turned it over again just to do a few more lines. Take your time with this. A lot of room to play around with it. Using a heat gun to pop the bubbles. And just a few more lines. Okay, so now I'm taking all the paint that I scraped on the sides and I'm pushing it towards the edge of the center, because I want everything to flow off. None of that is going to show. Get as much to the sides as you can. Let's start tilting. I'm going nice and slow. And since this video is sped up ×2, you can imagine how slow I'm actually tilting. If the corners are not covered, that is totally okay. You can touch those up at the end. Don't risk losing parts of the design that you like just to get those corners. That gold is so awesome. Did I mention how awesome that gold is? Looks even better up close. It's funny how everybody sees something different in every painting. What do y'all see in this one? At this point, I'm not even sure. But I'm seeing something in the ocean with gold. I feel like I'm looking into the ocean and there's rays of sunlight. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Pretty cool. Okay, and now that the paint is all spread, I can make any adjustments that I want to the design. And remember, if you come to a point where you like what you see on your canvas, then stop tilting. Absolutely loving this so far. I always think back to the beginning when I started doing fluid art. It was towards the end of the pandemic, actually, so it was close to, I don't remember the exact month, but it's been about 3 years. And everybody else was out buying toilet paper. And I decided to paint. I never understood why everybody's go-to was toilet paper during the pandemic. Y'all gonna be shitting more than usual? I don't get it. Anyways, here is the finished results. And I gotta say, I think this is one of my top favorites. I love the color palette. Thank you to my friend Joey for the inspiration. I think there's a lot of things that you could see in this painting. Okay, and now stay tuned for the instructions on how to enter the drawing. I am actually really excited for this.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. As promised, here are the instructions to enter the drawing to win a free customized painting. Post the following information in the comment section in this video. Choose 4 to 5 of your favorite colors. Now be specific with the colors. Don't just say blue or purple. Give me light blues or purple, violet, lavender. Give me colors that you like. Choose a certain design or pour that you like. Now if you don't know or are unsure of that, that's okay. I'll create one for you. If you win the drawing, which will be done in one of my upcoming videos, I'll give further instruction on how to proceed.